Hi there, welcome to Ye Spurs TV. Your host Soji Fagade. We've got a new program for you. It's called Spurs Random Musings. Wait 1 minute and I'll show you what it's all about on the other side. Well, as the name suggests, Spurs Random Musings. It's very random. It can be about anything. It can be about the news. It can be about rumors. It can be about chat. It can be about, all sorts. So that's the whole idea behind Spurs Random Musings. And we're doing this to bring you a new flavor on Ye Spurs TV. My name is Soji Fagade, and I'm your host on Ye Spurs TV. And I mean, I don't know how best, I don't know how to put this, but you know about being here, you know that we've always given you pre-match broadcasts, post-match analysis. We've also done live streams on post-match analysis. And yeah, of course, we have shown shorts as well on our channel. So this is our channel. It's called Ye Spurs TV. It's a podcast. We have offerings for you every week. So the idea is to improve what we're trying to do on this channel. And this channel, like I said, has a different flavor. I mean, there's so many channels out there, but this is one that sort of has a bit of a Nigerian bent to it because that's my background. I come from Nigerian origin, and yeah, I've been a Spurs supporter for the best part of 50 years, and I love Spurs. So yes, so come on, you Spurs. Right, today we're starting with a very difficult week for anyone who's been a member of the um, Spurs family. We've had two tragic losses over the course of this week. In particular, we the Spurs first team trainer, fitness coach Gian Piero Ventrone lost his battle against leukemia at the age of 62. Passed away earlier this week, and it has been a very difficult time for um, our player when the news broke. I think just prior to the Frankfurt match, it was really devastating for everyone. And I mean, a lot of players have only known him for about a year or so. Most, I mean, the been obviously well known to Antonio, and they worked together in um, while he was at Juventus. Yeah, so they go back quite a long way, and they've been friends, and they also work in the national team together as well. So yes, sad loss. May his soul rest in peace, and uh, we extended our condolences to the entire Spurs team, to Antonio, and to Piero's family. May his soul rest in peace. Um, went to the match at Brighton, and Brighton was a really difficult time on every level, emotionally, physically, and yeah, and mentally as well. I think the players gave a really good account of themselves, in my opinion, and they came away with a one nil victory. Goal scorer, who else? Harry Kane, and provider, Mr. Son. That duo have been absolutely phenomenal for us. I mean, they just keep on breaking and setting new records. I mean, they extended the partnership, probably the deadliest partnership in Premier League history. You know, and that's no mean feat if you know. I mean, who they're competing against or who they've been up against over the course of the Premiership. So many talented players, but yeah, they keep on setting new records, and yeah, I hope that this season we see them come up with the goods in terms of winning something for the club. I think they deserve it, and they've worked so hard. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying about the match was really tough emotionally. I think Spurs stood up to be counted. They were efficient, they were energetic, they were very resilient, and yeah, they showed different sides to them. And Antonio said at his press conference after the match, he barely had to say anything. I mean, they more or less did the job all of their own off of their own backs, which was truly remarkable. Yeah, so that's a real plus. The other thing about the match was, I mean, I think for the first time, maybe the second time actually, I mean, but starting this season, it started with a 3-5-2 formation, um, as opposed to his normal 3-4-3 formation that he normally goes with. But yeah, we had a 3-5-2 with Bissouma coming in place of Richarlison, and he had Davis at the back line place of Longley, and Sassinho came in for Perisic. So yeah, it was a five-man midfield. So Doherty came in for the suspended Marcin Royal. Yeah, so and they had two up front, so Kane, Son. So I think they gave a very good account of themselves. I mean, with dictating the game first the first 20 minutes before Brighton took a bit of a foothold. Um, was a little part of the second half, sorry, first half rather. But overall, I thought it was a really good performance. Yeah, well done, boys. Um, yeah, so there's been so much happening. Otherwise, we came back and found out that we lost someone else, John Duncan, who used to play for us in the 70s. I think he played for us between 74 and 78, and he scored 62 goals for us. And he for 2 seasons running, he was a top scorer, scoring over 25 goals per season. So yeah, it was a real asset to us, of course, at the time. Sad loss. I think he best known for managing Chesterfield and taking them to the FA Cup semi-final and lost in the replay to Middlesbrough. Yeah, so no mean feats, but yeah, um, God rest his soul. His soul rest in peace. Our condolences also go to his family as well. Um, yeah, there's been so much happening again this week. I mean, had rumors of players coming and going. We had rumors of us being offered Ngolo Kante. Now, guys, let's just take a pause here and just ask you to do a bit of housekeeping here. Okay, so if you are here, if you're here for the first time, subscribe to our channel, um, leave your comments, like, share this with people that you know. Now, let me continue with this Ngolo Kante rumor thing. If it proves to be true, now you tell me as a Spurs fan, what would you like? Would you rather have him or not, given what the talent we have now, or you think he's going to be surplus to our requirements? Now, a few points of view to this. Now, one of the points of view that you hear being said over and over again is that Chelsea are never ever going to offer their a key player of theirs to us unless that player was surplus of requirements or was no longer required or had something wrong with him. Now, as far as I'm aware, okay, he has been injury prone lately and he suffered a few injuries some time, but I'm not sure that that's enough for us not to take an interest in him. For me, Ngolo Kante represents what everything good about football. I mean, he's committed, determined. He's a very good player. He's very energetic, box to box. He runs practically everywhere on the field and is super effective. I mean, what are we talking about here? Where somebody a World Cup winner. I mean, he's won two Premiership titles with Chelsea and Leicester. I mean, I doubt there are that many players in the league today who won the league with two different teams. Kante is one of those rare folks, you know. And for me, he's just an exceptional talent. I mean, if it was true that it was offered to us, I'll bite off the hand that surprising to us. Anyway, I'd love to see your comments and your thoughts in the comment section below and see what you think. The other the other interesting piece of news we had this week was the fact that we are being courted, if you like, the ongoing talks, like rather. I mean, that's what the news report suggests between Google and Tottenham with a view to the naming rights, acquiring the naming rights for the stadium. That would be very interesting. I mean, if it proves to be true, it looks like Tottenham are in for a big win for coming their way. And yeah, so that would be very interesting and see how that turns out. If we end up granting Google the naming rights for Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, what name would you suggest? I mean, would you go for Tottenham Hotspur Google Park or Spurs Google Park. What do you think? I mean, leave your comments in the comment section below. And let's hear what you reckon with that. No, I mean, I think in the next couple of days we're facing um, um, Frankfurt in the reverse fixture. We're hosting them at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Kick off 8 o'clock on Wednesday evening, and it's going to be a tough fixture for me because I mean, by all accounts, I mean both teams are more or less in the same what's my call same vein of form. If you look at their past few match sorry records over the last 5 matches, I mean it's actually the same thing. They both won two, lost one, and drawn one as well. So that's been the what's the word the form that both teams have gone through. I think if you look at Frankfurt lost their last match away to Bochum, and I think they lost by 3 goals to 0. Yeah, and we won away at Brighton. So I mean, contrasting fortunes there. So I think they want to get back to winning ways, and obviously we want to sort of maintain that winning run that we want to sort of build up a winning run rather. So yes, it's going to be a tough match, and we're ahead of them on goals difference in the group in second place. If we win, um, if all the other results go away, we should hopefully come away at the end of the evening top of the group. But yeah, at best, worst case scenario, sorry, best case scenario, if we win, we remain second in the group, and we go 3 points ahead of Frankfurt. Yeah, so at the moment it's been topped by Sporting Lisbon, who I think are home to Marseille in the next match. So we look forward to match day 4 on UEFA Champions League matches. Yeah, so that's as far as the preview for Wednesday's match. And while we await what's going to happen on the weekend, we're going to play Everton at home on Sunday, I think. About 4:30 kickoff, and that's going to be another difficult encounter. But let's take one game at a time. Yeah, so that's pretty much the musings for today. We're going to keep it very very short and to the point. And yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to talk about for today. Join us on the Spurs match post-match reports and post-match what's it called now? Call it the aftermath. Yes, the aftermath, and where we'll be talking about everything match against Frankfurt. It's going to be at 10:30 on Wednesday evening. So join us then, and see you then. Come on, you Spurs!